Trees do not bear money. It is your hard work and little sacrifices that will bear the whooping sacks of money of your fantasy. It needs perseverance and shedding some of your blood, sweat, and tears before you get that, or maybe go win a lottery. But if you want to take the sane man's path, you need to start investing from scratch at the beginner's level to amass a decent or the desired wealth that fits your dreams. Hey go-getters, welcome back to The Early Investors, another profitable episode where you can learn how to become financially free. In today's video, we'll be showing you the investing tips for beginners with little money. Want to become the next Warren Buffett? Stay with me to find out all the tips and tricks to save your hard-earned simoleons. Before we jump into the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more business-related content. You do not need to have a king's ransom to invest. Many people put off investing because they think investing in the stock market needs a lot of money to start. But this is just not true. Even if it is just a few simoleons with 1 or 2 zero tail figures, it is still accountable for investment. Remember, all of us are not Bill Gates' progeny to begin with the big bucks. So even if it's as small as $20 or fair enough as $1,000, you still have plenty of investment ideas in store. You don't need to be the Wolf of Wall Street to start investing. It's okay if you're more of a mouse of Main Street. Even if you only have a few dollars to spare, your money will grow with compound interest. The key to building wealth is developing good habits, like regularly putting money away every month. Swap out the barista-made cappuccinos for coffee at home, and you could already be saving $50 per month. With so many different options, investing for beginners has been made simpler and more straightforward than ever before. Soon, you'll see how addictive growing your money can be. Be realistic. The first and foremost step in the process is tapping your desperate, greedy mind off and asking it to stay realistic. Your unhealthy mindset of wanting to become rich straight away very quickly is a very overpriced thought to begin with. Make your mind wise to the knowledge of observing patience while nearing your set goal. Else, everything will topple and go down topsy-turvy in the utter pursuit of your sudden result. Never invest with an expectation of earning quick returns. It is better to be patient and start your investment. When you don't have any money, you have to step out on a limb. Take some chances, put what money you have to some use, and start climbing your way up. Again, everyone has to start from somewhere, and there's no such thing as having too little to invest. High-yield savings accounts. Words like investing, stock markets, and index funds scare off a lot of would-be investors who think they need a finance degree to make good investments. In reality, saving money in a high-yield saving account is a form of investing, and you'll have a hard time finding an easier way to invest. Saving and investing are like siblings. You can't really do one without the other. You can start slow, just save any loose change left over from the coffee you buy or the cost of parking. If you can put in, say, $5 a week, then that can turn into $260 a year. After 10 years at 1% interest, you'd have $2,747. About $147 of that would be from compound interest. It's not a lot of money, but you get the idea. Letting money grow slowly and steadily is a form of investment. Today's best online high-yield savings accounts earn 0.8% to 1.4% interest, which is a lot higher than the rate you get at a neighborhood bank account. If you do nothing else on this list, open up a high-yield savings account today. FDIC insurance provides the closest thing to a risk-free investment you'll ever find, if you have $250,000 or less in your bank account. Let a robo-advisor invest your money for you. Robo-advisors work by asking a few simple questions to determine your goal and risk tolerance, and then investing your money in a highly diversified, low-cost portfolio of stocks and bonds. Robo-advisors then use algorithms to continually rebalance your portfolio and optimize it for taxes. There's no easier way to get started in long-term investing. Dip your toe in the real estate market. Believe it or not, you no longer need a lot of money or even good credit to invest in real estate. A new category of investment known familiarly as real estate crowdfunding makes it possible to own fractional shares of large commercial properties without the headache of being a landlord. I think real estate crowdfunding can be an intriguing way to learn about commercial real estate investing and also diversify your interests. Enroll in your employer's retirement plan. If you're on a tight budget, even the simple step of enrolling in your 401k or other employer retirement plans may seem beyond your reach. But you can begin investing in an employer-sponsored retirement plan with amounts so small you won't even notice them. This is one step that everybody should take. For example, plan to invest just 1% of your salary into the employer plan. Once you commit to a 1% contribution, you can increase it gradually each year. For example, in year 2, you can increase your contribution to 2% of your pay. In year 3, you can increase your contribution to 3% of your pay, and so on. Put your money in low initial investment mutual funds. The trouble is, many mutual fund companies require initial minimum investments of between $500 and $5,000. If you're a first-time investor with little money to invest, those minimums can be out of reach. But some mutual fund companies will waive the account minimums if you agree to automatic monthly investments of between $50 and $100. Automatic investing is a common feature with mutual fund and ETF IRA accounts. It's less common with taxable accounts, though it's always worth asking if it's available. Invest money in fractional shares with the public.com app. You can find a lot of solid investing apps that charge no commissions or fees. So why do I recommend the Public app for iOS or Android? Because you can open an account and start investing in the stock market right away, even if you only have $1 to spare. Public.com requires no minimum investment either to open an account or to invest in fractional shares of stocks, called slices. You can also invest specifically in the kinds of companies you believe in through Public's themes. Whether it's environmentally friendly companies or tech-driven firms, Public's themes can help keep your investments aligned with your beliefs. If you're cash poor or just not familiar with the basics of investing, Public can unlock the doors to the investing world. Stock options. Stock options aren't stocks. Options are contracts that give you the ability to buy or sell a stock at a certain price on a certain date, if you want. You'll have options. You can buy calls or puts. Calls are options that are projected to go up in price. Puts are projected to fall. As you can already tell, dealing with stock options can get very complicated, and they're also pretty risky. But small investors could earn big rewards, so I'm including options on this list. When you're ready, Robinhood, the app, lets you trade options without paying a commission. Ally Invest for banking and investing. Ally Bank is one of my favorite online banks for high-yield savings accounts. Now, Ally has its own investment app, Ally Invest, and it's a great fit for new investors with small amounts of money. You can get commission-free trades on individual stocks, bonds, options, and exchange-traded funds. There are no account minimums to meet before investing. All of this sounds ideal, but I recommend Ally for new investors because of its research. For example, you can learn a lot about options and even run hypothetical scenarios before putting up actual money. Since Ally has a quality high-yield savings account, you can move money into Ally Invest seamlessly. In a nutshell, I would once again like to reiterate the fact that, over time, even small investments can reap big returns. With the right strategy, starting small can be an advantage rather than a shackle. With these simple investment strategies, there is no excuse to wait until you have saved thousands. That's the bottom line. You can start today. Thanks for the patience, pals. Well, we have come to the end of the video. Now make sure to show us the green light by smashing that like button and tap the bell icon to stay tuned. Oh, and by the way, which of the strategies are you going to adopt?